Yo, it's your boy Straight Boss OVA, and I'm here with Orb Smoke, and Jay Cut will be making an appearance a little bit later in this video with some vehicles of his. But in today's GTA 5 Online video, we want to go ahead and give you our take on the top 5 vehicles that are now obsolete in GTA 5 Online. That's right, obsolete meaning these vehicles are outdated, no one uses them anymore because there are better alternatives within the game. And these alternatives were brought to us by the Cayo Perico DLC. So, we're going to be going over the top 5 vehicles that are now obsolete within the game. Okay, and we're going to start off with number 5. And yeah, relatively, this is small potatoes. But we're going to go ahead with number 5, and we're going to say all dirt bikes. All dirt bikes are now obsolete within the game, and this is due to the Manchez Scout bike, which was released late in the DLC, but it was released. But this Manchez Scout bike is probably the top dirt bike in the game, and it can hold a wheelie better than a lot of the other bikes in the game. It might even hold the best wheelie within the game. Like I said, granted, this is small potatoes. We're talking about wheelies and whatnot. But, I mean, it is number 5. You can see here the Manchez Scout is $225,000. So, against some of the price of those other bikes, it's a little bit up there. But it's not the most expensive, keep in mind. So, we want to say the Manchez Scout kind of changed dirt bikes within the game. So, long gone are the days of, just the regular Manchez or the BF 400 or BF 900, whatever it is. That's my favorite dirt bike within the game. But this Manchez Scout, this is the top dog right here. It's without a doubt. All right, moving on the list to number 4. And this is the Annihilator Stealth. Okay, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, how could this now be obsolete? Like, if there's a DLC vehicle that replaces this. Well, not in this case. The Annihilator Stealth was probably put in the game to replace the Akula, Well, it turns out this thing is such a joke that it canceled itself out. The cancel culture is in GTA 5 Online now. It's hit the game, and this thing canceled itself out. Here you can see the price. Trade price, 2.7. Forget that it's on sale this week. That's besides the point. Trade price at 2.7. The buy it now was 3.7. Okay. And this thing is exactly like the Akula, except, and some very big excepts, it doesn't have bombs like the Akula. The Akula at least offers bombs. Okay. There you see the trade price at 2.7. The buy it now was 3.7. So these vehicles are generally the same price. One of the differences here, they go ahead and warn you that the Akula is not a Pegasus vehicle. I'm not sure if the Annihilator Stealth is a Pegasus vehicle or not. Not that if it is, that's not a game changer enough, and you're going to see why right here. And comment you're going to hear me saying a lot in this video is you get what you pay for. And well, in this instance, here's the Annihilator Stealth, and you do not get what you pay for. Okay, the Annihilator Stealth is the same price as the Akula helicopter, and the Akula is just so much better, so far better, that it almost makes you even wonder why they made this vehicle to begin with. You can see here, the Akula takes 3 times as many missiles as the Annihilator Stealth. You can see here, it's well documented, my hangar's all purple, except for this vehicle, it's brown, and the reason is obvious why. Alright, moving on to another vehicle. Here's a vehicle from the summer DLC of 2020, the Coquette D10, which also happens to be on sale this week, keep in mind. But this vehicle was probably one of the sharpest looking vehicles of the summer DLC of 2020, and everyone liked it. It was sharp. It was relatively cheap considering how badass it looks. The Coquette D10 is a sharp looking car. Here's Jay Cut showing it off. But this vehicle is now obsolete, and the reason is because the Itali RSX is by far more superior than the Coquette D10. Okay, it just looks better, handles better, and it is definitely a lot quicker. Keep in mind here, I'll be showing here in a couple seconds, it is a lot more money. I will say that. But these are both sports cars, and the Tally RSX has now made the Coquette D10 absolutely obsolete. I mean, it's just these. It's not even a fair comparison of the two. Now, granted, the price difference here, we're talking about $1 million price difference when it's not on sale. But you're getting what you pay for. I mean, $1 million more, and you're getting a car that is just absolutely mean. I mean, it's not a comparison. It's not a fair comparison anyway. Here we're doing a little speed test, and I blow the Coquette D10 out of the water. It was never a chance. I mean, I don't even think the car would win. Even if I've had a boost on it, I don't think it would win. Okay, so that's the number 3 car that's obsolete now. Vehicle, mind you. Now we're going on to number 2. Okay, as we go down the list, we're going to talk about the Volatile. Is number 2 on this list that is now obsolete within the game. There's just no purpose to even have the Volatile. Having the Volatile was kind of, it was kind of a preference type thing. I don't know what real purpose this plane serves within the game. It's slow. It doesn't handle all that great. It's a bombing. It's a bomber. It's a stealth bomber without the stealth. So the Volatile does hold up to 4. It does have some guns on it as well. But now we're talking about the Volatile Mark II. And this is essentially what this is. The Alkonost is the Volatile Mark II. And it's plain to see why. Because here you can see that this vehicle is everything the Volatile is. Except it is bigger. That's the one downside. It is bigger. It doesn't hold 4. But it also has stealth involved. This is an actual stealth bomber. You fly up high enough in the air, and you go off the radar. People don't see you coming. So this plane is carrying, bombs, providing the death from above, from way up above, because you do got to get up in there a pretty good bit to stay off the radar. But with this in the game, this has made the Volatile completely obsolete within the game. That's how we feel anyway. Here we're showing the price, trade price for the Volatile. Okay, and it is the non-trade price to buy it now was over $3 million. And with the Alkonost, it is more money, but it is offering stealth. There it does show 4. And the Volatile does have a trade price that you can get a little bit cheaper, as this plane is more, but you're getting what you pay for, okay, with this vehicle, because it gives you the stealth factor, which is very big. Alright, now it's down to the number 1 vehicle. The number 1 vehicle that is obsolete in GTA 5 Online due to the Cayo Perico DLC. All the vehicles from the DLC are out, so it's time to go ahead and start looking into them. And it pains me to say that the Stromberg is now obsolete in the game. I'm a big fan of the Stromberg, always have. I thought it was a good counter to Mark IIs. And I don't know, I just like this car. This car with the trade price is relatively cheap. I like its defense a lot. It's a little bit on the slow side on the ground, and it's slow in the water as well. But overall, I think this car is a good car. But with this DLC, with the Torador getting put into the game, the Stromberg is now obsolete. Is not absolute. It's absolutely obsolete. Okay, and it pains me to say that because I love the Stromberg a lot. But the Torador is just the king of the submarine cars, and it's not even close. This car has the speed on the land. It's got the handling. It's got the speed. It's got speed in the water with the boost. It comes with a radar, which adds a new grinding factor. You can make RP and money with the radar that the Torador brings. One thing I could say about the Torador is it is annoying it doesn't have a trade price. You're going to be spending the 3.6 no matter what. There is no way to get it cheaper. So that's kind of annoying. It does make the vehicle a little bit unique. Whereas the Stromberg, with the trade price, is only 2.3, just about $2.4 million, which is relatively cheap. Buy it now is the 3.1 million. And it only holds 2. The Stromberg only holds 2. Torador holds 4. So it pains me to say it. It really does, because I like the Stromberg, but the Torador is just that much better. So, alright guys, that's our top 5 vehicles that are now obsolete within the game due to the Cayo Perico DLC. Stay tuned for more top 5. We're doing top 5 all weekend. Orb will be back with Madden tomorrow and Sunday with some top 5 and bottom 5 on Saturday and Sunday. I will be back on Monday with a Red Dead Online, where we're going to be looking at Chapter 2 of starting Red Dead Online in 2021. So make sure you check those out. Also, please consider subscribing for more GTA 5 online content, as well as Madden 21 and Red Dead Online, as we cover all 3 of the games on the channel. And you could also hit us up on our IG at Straight Smoke YT, and we'll see you tomorrow.